Amy Wolf with NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 9 kicked off on Thursday with the Eagles beating the Texans 29-17. Philadelphia quarterback Jalen Hurts threw for 243 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tight end Dallas Goedert had 8 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. The Eagles improved their league best record to 8-0. The Dolphins signed linebacker Bradley Chubb to a 5-year, $110 million extension that includes $63 million in total guarantees, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The 5th-year pro was acquired in a trade with Denver on Tuesday. The NFL world is mourning the loss of Raiders legend Ray Guy. Guy was the only punter ever selected in the first round in the Common Draft era and the first pure punter inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. This has been NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
It's time to gear up for the holiday season. Head over to NFLshop.com today for the largest collection of officially licensed gear from all your favorite brands. NFL Shop is your ultimate gifting destination for jerseys, t-shirts, headwear, and more. Take your game day style to the next level with the best selection of NFL gear anywhere. Show off your team pride this holiday season with styles fit for the whole family. To shop now, go to NFLshop.com.
This is Staples.
So rumor has it that Staples has everything I need to ship.
Mm-hmm. We have all the shipping supplies and services you need.
Boxes?
Yep.
Mailers?
Yeah, and we have UPS here in store.
Huh. What will Staples think of next?
Right?
No, seriously, I'm asking, what will they think of next?
Staples is your one-stop shipping destination. Now get 50% off shipping boxes, mailers, or tubes when you buy 5 of the same item in-store or online with 1-hour pickup. Staples, the best-kept secret in shipping. Ends 12/31. Exclusions apply. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. It's a Friday, 4th day of November, 2022. We've got all sorts of things to share with you this morning. World and California news, local news, sports, financial news, weather, birthdays, and whole bunches of other good stuff. It's all going to be coming your way. So stick around, and we will share with you.
Hello, I'm Camila Marquez. We were wondering if you could vote for a dad named George Marquez. Hi, my name is Mia Marquez, and my dad is running for district attorney. He is a great dad. That's why I think he will be a great district attorney. And he protects people. Remember to vote for George Marquez this November 8. He will keep our family safe. Don't forget to vote! Vote George Marquez for district attorney.
Paid for by the committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
Well, a man pretending to be a student at Stanford University lived in the dorms for about a year. Yeah. However, William Curry's adventures, it ended last week after the Alabama native was accused of stealing a TV. He was reportedly removed from campus several times prior to that. What's the big deal? I mean, hey, didn't everyone pretend to go to college? Yeah. And pretend to go to class? Yeah. Okay. Birthdays today. How about some big shot birthdays? Actor Loretta Swit, Hot Lips Houlihan in the TV show MASH, is 85. No, she did not play Hot Lips in the movie. Yeah, okay. Singer Delbert McClinton, 82. Actor Yvonne Cole is 75. Actor Kathy Griffin, 62. Actor Ralph Macchio, 61. Actor Matthew McConaughey, 53. Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, 53. Let's see, actor Anthony Rivivar is 52. Actor Heather Tom is 47. Actor M. Rylan is 42. Local birthdays coming up. I've been telling you about the peanut patch, well, for a couple of weeks now, but actually for a couple of years. And Those who have visited the Peanut Patch know what I'm saying. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Open Monday through Saturday. And the Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates. They also make their own fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from scratch. The Peanut Patch. So many great things. A great place to visit. You're going to love the store. You're going to love the people at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. And they've got a variety of gift packs that can be shipped to almost anywhere in the world. What a great gift idea. You'll find the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, if you just Google the Peanut Patch, you'll get directions, and it's easy, and it's fun. Don't forget the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and say hi. Let's celebrate today's birthdays. Happy birthday, Violet Keating, Alex Salas, Oscar Garza, Rosa Orozco, Jorge Camacho, Rita Zabala, Richard Sheffield, Cassidy K. Hayes, Jimmy Goff, Sandra Jimenez, Robert Edgman, Nelson Baxley, Michael Barajas Sr., Curtis Butler, Carlos Chavez, Paulina Ochoa, Andre Luna, Vanessa Contreras, Cassidy Wyatt, Hector Munoz Jr., Carlos Gomez, Janice Knight, Martha Aguirre Ramirez, Adam Juarez, Mary Lou Fletes, Erica Pantoja, and Thomas Alvarez. Happy birthday from KXO. And in the newsroom, Gene Brister. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Another beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. In fact, got to go out if you haven't right now and see what we're talking about.
And snow in the mountains yesterday.
How far down?
Well, I have a report that it was down as low as the area around Golden Acorn Casino.
Not bad.
Yeah, kind of early in the year.
It is.
Yeah.
And especially when they said we're going to have above normal temperatures.
Well, there's always that little aberration that, things change.
Yes, they do, one way or the other.
Okay, and of course, Southern California needs the water. We really, we don't need the water here. They need it in Colorado because that's where our water is coming from, right?
That's where it all begins.
You got it. Okay. Lots of things going on. Cattle Call kicked off last night, and the festivities continue for, another 8-9 days?
Yeah, last night was a new way to begin the festivities. What do they call the
mixer?
The mixer, yes. Well, the mixer usually was further into the events, and now it's the first.
Yes.
Kind of the natural place to have it.
And it's a good place to be.
Yeah. Hey, there's a shadow close by to you. Looks rather large. Kind of shaped like maybe a hat.
Oh, well, yes, I'm wearing my cowboy hat today in honor of Cattle Call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that keeps you from getting a sunburn by having that hat on.
Yeah, and I've been told with the hat, you can't see the face, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, especially if you're wanted for something.
Yes, and when I wear a cowboy hat, I always feel so much taller.
Yeah. Then there's more hitch to your giddy-up.
You got it. You got to just be careful where you walk.
That's right.
Okay, we've got news. Are you ready?
We certainly do. Yes.
And if you want to see the hat, just go over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. It's free. We're on YouTube in the morning like this.
I thought you were going to tell them if you want to see the hat or touch it, just call this number.
Yeah, but don't touch the hat.
Don't touch it.
Okay, we've got World and California news headlines right now brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. Both North and South Korea sent military planes into their respective airspaces today. The BBC's Moira Alderson.
South Korea says it scrambled dozens of fighter jets after North Korea flew 180 planes near their shared border for several hours. The two air forces did not come into contact.
The Labor Department's October report shows employers added 261,000 jobs, stronger than expected. That means more aggressive rate hikes are likely on the way from the Fed. Unlimited Fund CEO Bob Elliott.
Unfortunately, with the tools that the Fed has available and the inflation that it's seeing, recession is pretty much inevitable.
We're just days away from the midterm elections, and early voting is strong. CBS News contributor Ashley Etienne.
34 million people are voting, have already early voted. That's good for democracy. That's good from the Democrats' perspective for the party.
CBS News Brief, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Word that Paul Pelosi was released from a San Francisco hospital Thursday, 6 days after being attacked by a man with a hammer in his home. We now know the suspect, David DePape, was in the country illegally, but U.S. law professor Bill Hines says deportation is not imminent.
ICE will not get this person until after he has served his time, assuming that he's convicted.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi releasing a statement thanking those involved in her husband's medical treatment and stating that he's continuing what will be a long recovery process. Governor Gavin Newsom wants local governments to do better when it comes to battling homelessness. He's delaying $1 billion in spending, arguing the plans submitted aren't aggressive enough. Bob Erlenbush is a homeless advocate.
I just hope that the governor rethinks this. I understand trying to incentivize jurisdictions to come to the table in November, but this feels like the wrong way to do it.
A college strike looming in California ahead of next month's final exams. Nearly 50,000 University of California student workers voting to walk out in 10 days. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by your friend in the air conditioning business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
So you tested positive for COVID. What's next? Treat yourself. COVID treatments like Paxlovid are free. Taken by pill, these medications can stop the illness from getting serious. So treat yourself. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find free treatment today. Again, that's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Yeah, I'm so stressed. Our business is growing. We've got people all over now.
Ooma.
What is that? Meditation?
I'm recommending Ooma and their all-in-one phone, video, and collaboration solution.
Ooma?
Yep. Switching to Ooma is a cinch. Just $24.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Now you're feeling it. Visit Ooma.com. That's OOMA.com to learn more. Ooma. Smart communications for the smarter business.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news this morning, El Centro police are investigating a shooting that occurred on Thursday evening. Carroll Buckley has the story.
Police received the report of shots fired in the area of 4th and Wake at about 7:30 p.m. last night. On arrival, officers found a victim of a gunshot wound, the wound in the leg. Witnesses were able to give information as to the shooter in the incident, and he was detained. A handgun recovered. The victim was airlifted to an out-of-valley trauma center for treatment. The suspect, a 22-year-old man, was booked at Imperial County Jail on charges including attempted murder, felon in possession of a gun, and narcotics possession. The investigation is ongoing.
In other local news, COVID-19 update. George Gale filed this story.
New numbers were released Thursday morning. COVID data is released by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, active cases of COVID-19 have decreased since Tuesday. Currently, there are 142 active cases of the virus in Imperial County. That's down from 154 cases reported on Tuesday. All other numbers pertaining to COVID-19 are unchanged. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other news, the suspect in a 2019 murder has pleaded no contest to the crime. Santos Valenzuela was arrested and charged with murder after a physical altercation in the parking lot of a local motel. According to El Centro Police, at about 6:30 a.m. on June 24th of 2019, officers responded to the parking lot in the 200 block of North Imperial Avenue and found a man lying on the ground bleeding from injuries to his head and neck. The victim later succumbed to his injuries. Velasquez was identified as the assailant in the fight and was arrested. Velasquez subsequently pleaded no contest to first-degree murder and is currently awaiting sentencing. Well, you heard us talk about it earlier this morning. The 66th annual Brawley Cattle Call is ready to go. George Gale has more.
66th Annual Brawley Cattle Call. The Cattle Call Mixer was held last night at the Brawley grocery outlets. To Friday, today, U.S. Border Patrol and Brawley Police, among others, will participate in a horse ride around Brawley, starting off a Cattle Call week. Saturday, the first main event will be held at Plaza Park. Starts at 5 Saturday evening. It is the chili cook-off, and this year is a rib cook-off event added to the chili cook-off. Next week will be a full week of events leading up to the Western Parade next Saturday in downtown Brawley. The rodeo performances at Cattle Call Arena. For more information on these and other local news stories, go to the KXO website. KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Hello, El Centro residents. This is Jason Jackson, candidate for El Centro City Council. As we close the last few days of this campaign, I am committed to speaking about the real issues we face here in El Centro. Crime, homelessness, and job creation are the pillars of my campaign, and I have the experience and leadership to deliver positive results for our city. I cannot control the negative campaigning of others, nor will I stoop to their level. I can only promise that if elected, I will work every day to put El Centro's needs above my own. My endorsements from Council members Villegas, Walker, and Garcia, along with former Council member Silva, speak to my work ethic and dedication to El Centro. Additionally, my endorsements from the California Correctional Peace Officers Association, the National Border Patrol Council Local 2554, and the El Centro Police Officers Association speak to my commitment to lowering crime and reducing homelessness. And finally, my endorsements from organized labor speak to my commitment to attracting livable wage jobs for our residents. So on November 8th, vote Jason Jackson for El Centro City Council.
Pay for the committee to elect my daddy, Jason Jackson, for El Centro City Council 2022.
And it's Page 2 of the local news with weather, all brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
In other local news, the IID announces a new program. George Gale explains.
It is a Tree for All program. Program provides residential electrical customers with a free shade tree. Imperial Irrigation District says shade trees provide many benefits, including the potential to reduce residential energy costs by up to 20%. They say shade trees help reduce the effects of a climate change, improve air quality, provide habitat for wildlife, improve property values, and increase neighborhood walkability. Customers can reserve reserve a free tree to be planted at their home located to maximize energy savings. The pilot program includes drive-through events in the Coachella Valley and a tree planting program in the Imperial Valley. Free shade tree reservations for residential customers living in the Imperial Valley can be made beginning November 14th. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
In other local news, the El Centro City Council has named Cedric Cecina interim city manager. Cecina, interim fire chief, battalion chief with the El Centro Fire Department, will assume the duties of city manager starting November the 11th of this year, while the city council looks for the permanent replacement for Maricelia Pideria, who has resigned the position effective December the 1st. Cecina has served as Battalion Chief Public Information Officer with the El Centro Fire Department since 2013. Prior to that, he served with the Calexico Fire Department and then with the County Health Department, the EMS agency. Well, the 9th Annual Veterans Day Parade, it's just around the corner. Here's more on that story.
It is this weekend. In fact, it's tomorrow in Hauteville. 9th Annual Imperial County Veterans Day Parade will be held tomorrow. It'll be held again in Hauteville to honor those who served and continue to serve in military service. It all starts with a veterans breakfast from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. at the American Legion Hall. The parade starts at 10 a.m. The parade route will be from 5th Street and Walnut to 5th Street and Pine Avenue. The annual Hauteville Farmers Market and Street Fair will be held in Holt Park beginning at 11 a.m. and continue until 2 p.m. That's all tomorrow in Hauteville. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back with a look at the weather.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
And here is a weather update with Carol Buckley.
The National Weather Service says high pressure and dry conditions will take over across the region starting today, with one more day of well below normal temperatures before a warming trend eventually leads to temperatures reaching just shy of normal for Sunday and Monday. Another cold and possibly wetter weather system could then impact the region over the middle part of next week, but that possibility is still somewhat uncertain at this time. 68 our high yesterday, 48 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 72. North-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 50. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Saturday sunny with a high near 76. Light wind becoming south-southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Sunny on Sunday with a high near 78. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. 50 degrees downtown, 50% relative humidity right now. The wind is calm. CBS local news page 2, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
Hello, my name is John Hawk, and I am running to be your next county supervisor. We need strong leaders that will put Imperial County families first and not give in to outsiders that want to benefit at our expense. We need permanent jobs, better roads, and quality community programs that will improve the quality of life for Imperial County residents. I am proud to be endorsed by Imperial County Deputy Sheriff's Association, Imperial County Firefighters Association, Imperial County District Attorney Investigators Association, and the National Border Patrol Council 2554. It's our county, and with your vote, we will build a stronger and safer community. Vote John Hawk for Imperial County Supervisor, District 5. Thank you, and God bless you.
Paid for by the committee to elect John Hawk, Imperial County Supervisor, District 5.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. World Series, it is now the Astros with a 3-2 advantage in the best-of-7 series. Astros slipped by the Phillies 3-2. Justin Verlander got his first ever World Series win. It's a travel day today. The series continues tomorrow in Houston. NFL action. Well, Philadelphia had a little bit more success in the NFL. The Eagles are now 8-0. They whipped the Texans from Houston 29-17 last night. Coming up, NBA and more.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneers services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, NBA action. The Magic slipped by the Warriors 130-129. Nuggets topped the Thunder 122-110. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Nets suspended Kyrie Irving for at least 5 games without pay, dismayed by his repeated failure to unequivocally say he has no anti-Semitic beliefs. High school football in action tonight. It's Imperial and Patrick Henry from Imperial. The game live on AM 1230 KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel. Meanwhile, Southwest in San Diego to take on Castle Park. Brawley will host Mount Carmel. It's Calexico in Chula Vista for CIF play. Mountain Empire will visit Vincent Memorial on the campus of Central Union High School. That game tonight. And Mount Miguel will journey to Palo Verde, grumbling all the way, betcha, as Palo Verde will move into CIF playoff action. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. General Mills and Audi have confirmed that they are pausing advertising on Twitter in the wake of Elon Musk's acquisition of the social media company. It's the clearest sign yet of growing advertiser uncertainty about the future of the platform under new ownership. General Mills said, "We've paused advertising on Twitter. As always, we will continue to monitor this new direction and evaluate our marketing spend," according to General Mills. Meanwhile, if you bought your first home during the past year, consider yourself one of the lucky ones. Skyrocketing home prices and climbing interest rates pushed the share of first-time home buyers to an all-time low, according to a new report from the National Association of Realtors. And those first-time buyers were the oldest they have ever been, as the growing lack of affordability forced people to wait longer to reach life milestones, like buying a house. Markets up on news on the job market. The Dow up 467 points at 32,467. The S&P 500 up 56 at 3775. And the NASDAQ up 139 points at 10,480. Gold up 46.20 an ounce, and oil up $3.69 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 72, north-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50, west wind 5 miles an hour becoming south-southeast. Saturday, sunny with a high near 76, light wind becoming south-southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Sunny on Sunday with a high near 78, south-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. We're holding at 50 degrees, 50% relative humidity. Wind is calm. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best weeks in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
Presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. The latest evidence is employers are still adding jobs. Good news for this retiree looking for work.
Something just to get us out of the house and maybe put a little money in the pocket.
The government says employers tacked on 261,000 jobs in October. The unemployment rate checked in at 3.7%, just off the recent half-century low. Bankrate.com's Mark Hamrick.
Over the next year, the pace of hiring may slow sharply if, as many expect, the unemployment rate edges up over the 4% level. That's in the context of a high likelihood of a recession, but the severity or magnitude of such an economic contraction is very difficult to forecast.
A company that just changed hands is getting rid of a lot of workers today.
Twitter employees are tweeting their final goodbyes. It's not known how many of the company's 7,500 workers will lose their jobs in the wake of Elon Musk's takeover, but many Twitter users are concerned about how the layoffs will affect content moderation. Larry Roberts is pleading with Musk to censor hate speech.
Social media should be for sharing information, not for trolling people and sharing hateful content.
Meanwhile, according to the Wall Street Journal, a growing number of companies, including Audi, General Mills, and Pfizer, are also pausing advertising on Twitter. Matt Bigler for CBS News, San Francisco.
Last night, former President Trump told a GOP rally he will, quote, very probably do it again. A reference to running in 2024. CBS's Ed O'Keefe tells us Trump's been reaching out to donors before any announcement expected after the midterms.
Democrats would love nothing more for him to do it already, and they certainly know that it helps them, especially in these toss-up races in the Senate and the House, because a lot of the places where Republicans are poised to win, both in Senate races, governor's races, House races, are the kind of places where the GOP wasn't doing well when Donald Trump was president.
In the all-important Pennsylvania Senate race, Republican Dr. Oz, who rose to fame on Oprah Winfrey's show, did not get her endorsement. She says she's backing Democrat John Fetterman. Overseas, there's been more military muscle flexing on the Korean Peninsula as we hear from CBS's Lucy Kraft.
South Korean aircraft, including F-35A stealth fighters, scrambled after several hundred North Korean warplanes were spotted north of the country's border. That action followed an unusual upsurge in North Korean missile launches, including a possible ICBM.
Oath Keepers founder Stuart Rhodes is on the stand today in his seditious conspiracy trial. Prosecutors spent weeks laying out their case against him and 4 others. Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is up about 500 points. The S&P is up 61. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Where can you get holiday ready and hosting the entire family ready? Lowe's, actually. Save on appliances like the 4-piece Samsung stainless steel kitchen suite. Was $5,146, now $3,016, for a total savings of $2,130. Save all season, backed by the Lowe's Price Promise. Check back daily for deals during Black Friday month and start saving now at Lowe's. Home to any possibility. Offer valid to 11/9. Terms and exclusions apply. See store for details. Learn more at lowes.com/price promise.
Why wait to save? Dell's Black Friday event arrives early with select deals on top tech to power any passion. The savings start now on the latest XPS and Alienware PCs powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget, special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, including free shipping on everything. Just call 877-ASK-DELL for Black Friday deals. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
This weekend, we set our clocks back an hour as daylight saving time ends. Meanwhile, in Congress,
the U.S. Senate in March unanimously approved a plan to make daylight saving time permanent, which means Washington is tantalizingly close to putting an end to spring forward and fall back for Jen Schaefer, a Virginia teacher and mom of twin daughters.
I dread it. It's definitely going to throw a curveball at us.
The House Energy Committee has released testimony that clock changing is linked to higher rates of stroke, depression, and sleep disorders. But one of the panel's top Republicans, Fred Upton of Michigan, says the House doesn't have the votes to make a change. Worried permanent daylight saving time would put school buses in the dark.
The kids probably would be in second or third hour while it was still dark.
Scott McFarland, CBS News.
Time's running out on the Phillies after last night's 3-2 loss. They need a win in tomorrow night's Game 6 of the World Series. The Astros are 1 win from the title. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
When I wake up in the morning.
AM 1230.
Here we go now.
KXO.
1230 KXO.